The Aevumblade Chronicles is an action role-playing game that embarks a grand journey with Marcus and his friends. Join them as they explore and battle through a series of challenges throughout the world of Aerencia. They are set in a mission to restore and save the world from its demise. A first-person survival horror set in a post-apocalyptic linear world with ultra-realistic 3D scanned environments varying from cities, indoors, forests, caves where you encounter zombies, dinosaurs, giant mushrooms and massive creatures mutated by toxins. Hunt during the day, be hunted during the night. Scarlet Tower is a gothic horror casual game with roguelike and RPG elements, like talent trees, classes, familiars and more. Space Bunny Explorers is a third-person adventure game with base-building aspects and creature collection mechanics. As an adventurous space bunny, you will explore a planet and help a research team build and expand bases on the 4 main islands of this world. You have been invited to a religious summer camp. When you arrive, it is not what you expected, and suddenly a nun hits you with a hammer. You wake up inside an abandoned school and you have to figure out how to get out. But to your surprise, you are not the only one trapped there. Can you manage to create an ideal cemetery? Will you provide appropriate conditions for its residents? Be careful if you do not meet all the requirements. You will have to deal with the rebellious undead. DREAMWILD is a fast-paced, arcade-styled FPS set in a multitude of unique and bizarre psychedelic worlds. Slice through the endless horde with your accursed sword. Discover the secrets that the Dream Wilds have to offer, and get to the bottom of the dark plagues. NecroBoy Path to Evilship tells the story of a young necromancer aiming to become the greatest Lord of Evil using his dark powers. He's bringing his necro minions back to life to do his bidding and solve puzzles to venture forth into the crypt of his infamous hero. MOVAFORT is the world's first time travel open-world video game, where you can travel to the future or the past to change the timeline without limits. Paradoxes will find you when it comes to bring items from the past with you. Awakening of Legend is a free, retro-inspired, roguelike adventure with randomized loot, transferable perks and combat inspired by the active time battle (ATB) system from old-school JRPGs. XanChuchamel is a puzzle platformer where you will need skill but also intelligence to overcome each challenge. San can catch blocks and place them in different places to access new areas. 50 levels are waiting for you. Explore unique worlds. Fight demons and save the world in this story-driven hack-and-slash adventure. You find yourself trapped alone in a pyramid, being hunted by an Egyptian god. Break containers to find what you need to survive and escape, but stay quiet. Shanubis doesn't like trespassers. Just ask the rest of the research team. Search for clues to progress the story. Make choices to help your partner. Collect bits and pieces to reveal secrets and lore bits. Use your visions to see what he is feeling at the moment. Don't drown in your own regrets. A 2D side-scroller shooter. Team up with your group of hunters to track down an invisible ghost and stop it from petrifying everyone or fall victim to the ghost's wrath.
Home cleaning?
Become a dead body disposal specialist. As a cleaner, you need to get rid of the body and make sure there is no evidence left behind. Remember, you're on a clock. Think fast, use proper tools, and don't mess up. Leave one smear of blood and you're in trouble. Soul Harvest is a fast-paced local multiplayer strategy game set in the depths of hell. Play as archdemons fighting for the domination of the underworld. Harvest souls to summon armies of minions or to cast unholy magics and send your enemies into oblivion. Experience exploration like never before in a brand new horror adventure beneath the sands of Egypt. Grab your torch and load your pistol, for there's treasure to find, mysteries to solve, and nightmares to uncover. A horror game about fumbling with a bunch of keys to try escaping a pursuing monster through a series of locked doors. A classic survival horror game with themes that are loosely based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft. A casual heavy equipment experience. Mine ore, move dirt, build and repair. Hype Prototype is a 3D arena third-person shooter in the prototype style. Endless bullets make the game as dynamic as possible. Each level consists of a separate arena. You need to pass it and get into the portal. Along the way you will meet various enemies. Power-ups. Primordial Pain is a brutally unforgiving, fast-paced arena shooter with one key mechanic: pain. Perform an elegant dance on the fine line between maximum power and certain death. The masked protagonist must escape the city ravaged by disease. By any means necessary, use stealth to scavenge food, or kill everything in your path. Nurture your mental health or descend into madness. How you survive is up to you. Surf solar panels. Bounce off trampoline nets. Play low-G space soccer. And beat your best times in the most exhilarating future sports event this side of Pluto. Full 3D sandbox levels and multiple game modes to master. This is it, the hyper game. Inspired by the classics, Future Cop LAPD, and Herzog's Way in Sky Captain's Return. You play as a strong mecha warrior to conquer the enemy base with your units. Defeat the legendary Sky Captain in single-player mode or compete against your friends or random. 3/4 Space Station is a free VR amusement park. Enjoy Space Party with friends and play wide variety of VR games together. Jane's father is seriously injured during an attack. With crime out of control and realizing that nothing will be done, Jane decides to track down the criminals. This will result in going through the criminal underworld in Rose City and taking down bosses one by one along the way. If Fusion Were That Easy is a humorous 2.5D point-and-click adventure about cold fusion and preventing the apocalypse. Explore a diverse world, master tricky puzzles and stop the inevitable. With the help of Baphomet, bring back heavy metal to its former glory by managing a vintage record store using the power of the occult. Like Record Store Tycoon meets the number of the beast. Welcome to the Voxel world. Halloween is about to begin and you are excited for your adventure, but remember, in this period, Voxel world is a dangerous place. Hunting season has begun. Don't forget your sword and always follow Grandma's advice. The monsters won't go away alone. Step in the shoes of Sherlock Holmes or Dr. Watson and venture on a journey filled with intrigue and mystery. Use your logic and teamwork skills in order to solve the mysterious murder which shocked the 19th century London. Play it with a friend on 2 devices with an open voice connect. Everyone in town has their version of what happened at Timmins Manor. None of them were there. Everyone has their theories about why a Timmins relative has not set foot on the property in 100 years. None of them are correct. Survive and defend your home or don't. It really doesn't matter. What matters is sending those things back to where they came from. Use weapon upgrades, friends or whatever to do this. Just get it done. World Eater Slug is threatening the world and the only way to beat it is to gather and train a team of diverse, friendly slugs. Slugmania is a cute, fast-paced, creature collection roguelike deck builder. In this new puzzle game, guide Edwin and Judy through an original story and many levels, and help them to avoid the eye of the supervisors and to escape from their orphanage for the least strange. A local multiplayer tactical RPG board game, introducing 16 characters with unique passive and active skills, different game modes, a free-for-all or tag teams, save yourself or defeat your enemies, and build different strategies to claim your victory. Want to make exercise fun? Punch, stretch, squat and step your way to fitness in this 360 degrees game that takes you to stunning locations across the globe. Hit the objects, catch the orbs, dodge the walls and, if you're feeling really energetic, turn. Spliced is a hybrid roguelite deck builder. Play as a symbiotic ooze, taking the parts and abilities of enemies you defeat. Use cards to battle enemies and navigate the environment. Immerse yourself in a dark fantasy world that is inspired by traditional text-based adventure and interactive fiction games. Dots in Line is a simple and clear puzzle game where colored dots should be joined in a row, vertically or horizontally. Alone in the darkened manor, terrible secrets wait to be brought to light. Discover the clues to your family's past, and search for supplies that may help you survive what lurks in the shadows. You are the pot breaker. Smash all 1000 pots if you are up for a relaxing challenge. Build up your character to quicken your progress and aid in fighting off the multiple enemies and obstacles in your way. Nothing is as it seems. Experience carrier as a flying postman. Its Kooky is a hand-drawn hidden object game. Unlike any other, you will have to find those quirky silly characters hidden throughout the map within the time limit. Have a Kooky fun time. Whereas Earth is a top-down vehicular combat game. Traverse planets, evading threats and obstacles, in search of your crew. Gather resources to assemble upgrades, landing vehicles, spacecraft, weaponry and support modules to aid you in your fight against a trial of patience and perseverance. Do you have what it takes to close the distance on Buck Wild? Only one way to find out. Walk. Explore the liminal corridors of a company that only rotates documents. This short artistic indie title combines 2D exploration with paper physics to create a truly unique experience. The Silent Huntress is a visual novel in the genre of a dark fairy tale with choices and different endings. Not only the development of events will depend on your choices, but also the conclusions that the main character makes about her life and the world around her. On rainy nights, the serial murderer is on a killing spree. This scares everyone but one girl, the journalist who keeps digging for a promotion. Dauntless, she gets involved deep and wide, hoping to discover the real identity of the rainy night butcher. Gather the pages, reform the book, and harvest the innocent to defy the reaper. Inspired by JCS videos and similar interrogation analysis. Match evidence with statements. Play good cop bad cop. Make choices. Learn what makes people tick. Unravel the mystery. New free novel game. Will you become a VTuber too, one day? You came to the virtual world, return to the real worlder. Would you make another choice, a story that changes depending on your choices? A research organization has finally found your lost tape. With that tape, it is proven that you weren't missing because you got lost. You Noclipped out of reality. You have to get out of this place. An infinite maze with little to no escape. How will you escape this reality Noclip? Gold are again stolen, so you superhero need destroy enemy army and find stolen gold at 10 different locations. Deliver Us from Evil Masquerade is a short and sweet BL visual novel. Keldrin and Ace are 2 centuries-long friends with benefits. What starts off as a fun haunted house trip soon turns sinister, and if they cannot conquer their fears, they may find themselves wandering the halls. The alien lifeforms welcome you to the extraterrestrial Museum of Earth Exploration. Get lost in the exhibits. Meet new friends and take up a job at the museum to help these aliens learn about Earth from a real-life Earthling. Revisit the case which made you a legend among your peers.
Heirlooms against the foes you encounter.
It also introduces an expanded cast of talented voice actors to help bring the world of the Hunter's Journals to life.
Whitechapel.